Into the fifth. Need more scoring here from PNC Park. Cubs down 2-0. Paul Skenes, 4 scoreless frames. And Dansby Swanson leads things off for the Cubs here in the fifth. A 1.
Feels like his pitch count should be higher than it is with the 4 walks.
Skenes just with 1 strikeout, 7 flyouts, 3 groundouts. It's a dangerous proposition today with the wind blowing out, but the rain's starting to fall.
Yeah, that's a typical Skenes start. You're going to see a lot of strikeouts and a good number of groundouts. He got 1 huge groundout, the inning-ending double play with the bases loaded in the 3rd.
After 3 straight walks, Michael Busch grounded into a double play. And I asked you off air, were you surprised that he swung at the first pitch there?
Yeah, and my response is no. You just want to make sure you swing at a good pitch in that situation.
And it was a good pitch. Hit out to right center field. Cruz back at the wall. It's gone. Another dinger for Dansby. 2nd of the series, 6th of the year. 1 more runs. We got more runs. Cubs on the board here in the 5th.
Oh boy, this is a very nice development, the series he's having here. A 2nd home run, a 3-hit game yesterday. And this home run replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. Pitch was up. He rides it the other way. The eyes are hopeful. One day like today, the ball will carry a little bit. And sure enough, Dansby for the 6th time this year.
Kept on carrying and carrying. Into the seats in right center field. He's starting to heat up.
Yeah, just to get back to the Busch at bat with the bases loaded. Sure. Even though he had walked 3, I mean, he's a guy who has a reputation of being able to make pitches and throw strikes. So I don't want Michael to be passive in that situation. If he gets a pitch he thinks he can do something with.
Great play by Valdez. To first, bang, bang. He's out.
That's, not to say that it would have been a horrible idea for Michael to, take a strike in that plate appearance. I mean, I think either way. What you don't want to do is the guy go up there and swing at a pitch out of the zone. Now we got some issues. Justin Kelly not happy with the Lance Barrett strike zone here this afternoon. Looks like DK's been run.
Assuming it was on the first strike call to Lopez.
I imagine DK's thinking, hey, my guys are having good at bats today against this elite right-hander. Zone's been a little big.
I said it in the first. He doesn't need any more help. One of the best pitchers in baseball. One, two.
Back-to-back changeups there to get Ian Happ, and we'll see what caused a little kerfuffle from the Cubs dugout.
Nope. Nope. Kyle Tucker into right center field. Reynolds back at the wall, and it is gone. The king has left the castle. Kyle Tucker, home run number 8, second homer of the inning, and just like that, we're tied at 2.
Yeah, 2 big, huge swings of the bat here. In the top of the 5th, Swanson and now Tucker going deep for the 8th time, and this homer is brought to you by Hefty, ultra strong, ultra low price. Hasn't really been driving the ball in the air like that in recent days, but that's the vintage Kyle Tucker right there.
Had a couple uncomfortable swings yesterday. That did not look uncomfortable.
Skenes looked to me like he overthrew that last one.
And Paul Skenes allows 2 home runs in the inning. That's just the 2nd time in his career he's allowed 2 home runs in a game.
Green light him.
Seiya out to left. Did they do it again? They most certainly did. Third homer of the inning for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki, bye-bye. 8th of the year. 3-2 Cubs lead.
Yeah, I love the aggressive approach on 3-0. A guy out there with a big fastball willing to challenge, and Seiya showing some emotion all over that pitch. Nice push here by the Cubs in the 5th. 3 long balls.
And now just a measly single for Michael Busch. We're having fun this inning. Let's send it down to Elise Medeker. Elise.
Yeah, you know who's got to love this? Dustin Kelly. I know he's not in the dugout right now, but something he told me yesterday before the game, he's really proud of these guys for sticking to their approach, that even if they're not getting to the starter the 1st or 2nd time through, they don't abort, they don't, you know, stay away or get away from their approach. They just kind of wait for that mistake. And so you're wearing that pitcher down, trying to find your chance, and that's exactly what the Cubs have done here.
Yeah, they've got to feel awfully good in that dugout with the approach they've taken here today.
There's a strike. You know what I'm imagining, DK, right now? You know that scene in Rookie of the Year when Daniel Stern is locked in the closet and just like shaking the chain fence? Yeah. Say, let's score some runs, let's score some runs. That's what I imagine Dustin Kelly right now in the clubhouse.
Yeah, I don't recall. But I believe you.
Look it up.
He's probably thinking, I fired up my guy.
Let's go.
Joey Wentz, the left-hander, is loosening.
Three homers in the inning. Dansby, Kyle Tucker, and Seiya Suzuki. 2-0 deficit into a 3-2 lead off of Paul Skenes. And Nico out to right. This will not be the 4th homer of the inning. It is a flyout. Ends the frame, but Cubs a power surge. Dansby puts him on the board. King Tuck ties it up. And Seiya gives the boys the lead. 3-2 Cubs lead. Go to the bottom of the 5th.